Yo, what is up, guys? It is Sean back here again, and I'm doing a what if video for today, and that is, what if Frieza did not destroy planet Vegeta during Goku's birth? So, the following things are as followed. The Saiyans will still remain about as strong as they were when he destroyed them, so basically they're gathering
what's your number, Uncle?
strength.
I forgot.
And it was just, but instead of this time, Frieza doesn't get angry right away and destroy them. So, okay, first things first, obviously, Planet Vegeta is still intact, so Bardock doesn't die. Neither is Bardock's teammates. By the way, I'm gonna be going by the special of Bardock reiteration of this. I'm using that as my basis because if I use Dragon Ball Minus, I really don't know where to go after that, because essentially Goku wouldn't go to Earth in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. That's why I'm saying I'm not using that one. So using Bardock as my example here. So Frieza. So yeah, obviously yeah, Planet Vegeta would still be intact. Goku would still be sent to Earth. However, one of the first big changes is that the Saiyans will eventually go to Earth to recover Goku, and the Earth is gonna get destroyed. That's that. Okay, that's gonna happen. Secondly, I believe they would go a lot sooner. So before Goku really develops any sense of moral compass, so basically by the time they go to get Goku, he's still gonna turn out like normal Saiyan, just like they would. Now the events after this is gonna be very hard to detail, but what I think was gonna happen is I think Goku is still going to end up being very strong, if for no other reason other than you have to remember, even though he was shown as a low class Saiyan with no real potential, that's not how potential works, because they measured him when he was a baby, when he was literally just born. That's not even what's I'm looking for right now. You can't really measure a person's potential by that, like that. So if anything, I think he would rise through the ranks at a rapid rate. And I think the Saiyans are going to be astounded by this. Now you could argue that, if this was the case in Dragon Ball, he should have been a lot stronger when he faced Raditz, because he did train in Dragon Ball. But you also have to remember, this Planet Vegeta is 10 times the gravity of Earth, and he's going to be training with more people that are of his level, or at least of the same species as him. So I think he's definitely going to be stronger a lot faster. I think even his rivalry with Vegeta would stay consistent, just like in the actual show. Except this time, I think maybe Vegeta would probably have a bit more respect for him, like, because of the fact that he's still in the Saiyan hierarchy, per se. So, basically the Saiyans just go around destroying planets like they used to, and basically the Goku's generation of Saiyans, as hard as this is to predict, because obviously now I don't really have any basis to go off of, they would be stronger as a whole, because you have to remember, that's the reason why Frieza destroyed them in the first place, was because the Saiyans were starting to evolve and get stronger, and he was getting worried of that. Now, he would still have Vegeta under his direct tutelage. So I think even though Goku and Vegeta may be rivals, Vegeta would be stronger for said reason. Now, whether or not the Saiyans would ever be strong enough to overthrow Frieza, really you have to look at their relationship with him. Now the show doesn't really go into that much detail like that, but I would have to say that if Frieza was if you're going by the episode of Bardock special, the Saiyans were completely laughed at Bardock
when he even mentioned that Frieza might turn his back on them. So that tells me that Saints have it's had what at least what they thought was a somewhat decent relationship with Frieza. So I don't think they're going to turn on him. But if they ever tried to, I think they would be successful at it, especially if they can get Frieza while he's still in his first form. Uh, Now I'm sorry, this isn't as much of a story mode per se. This isn't much of a. I'm not really going through any of the sagas because obviously there wouldn't really be any. Because the fact that Earth would be destroyed. Um, Really all we can really do now is go through some character interactions, like how different the characters would be. Goku would probably be more Saiyan like, well even more so than he is already. In the sense that he wouldn't. I don't think he would care for anybody. He wouldn't be evil, but he wouldn't be a nice guy either. He'd basically be like the way he is in Super, but without any um positivity in it, if that makes any sense. Vegeta would stay basically the same as he was in the Saiyan saga. Bardock, because Bardock would also be alive, but I don't really see any changes in Bardock. Or actually, no, because assuming that since the Frieza wouldn't destroy the planet, I doubt that the Kanasans would give Bardock the ability to see into the future. So, Bardock wouldn't be as heroic as he was at least portrayed to be in the special Bardock, in the Bardock special. Frieza would obviously remain the same. The only thing is now he'd still be significantly weaker because he would never have been forced to train after getting defeated. Obviously, we would never. Everyone on Earth would be dead. Uh, Now, funny enough, though, the last person we haven't mentioned yet was Beerus, and I think Beerus would destroy Planet Vegeta because he he was already looking to do that if you watched the Resurrection of F movie. Now in the English dub, it says that he said that he wanted Frieza to destroy um, Planet Vegeta, but in the Japanese, he says that oh Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta for me. Now the for me part is really important because if he's saying that, that means that he was planning on doing it anyway. So basically, the Saiyans would just go on being Saiyans up until the Battle of Gods, at least at that timeline, and then, well, uh, Beerus would destroy Planet Vegeta. And I know, depending on whatever Saiyans were on missions during that time, would be the only Saiyans left alive, probably. Because I don't think he does it with any malice, and he's not. I don't think he's also not dedicated enough to go look for them. Now, see, that's where this video is gonna end because I don't really know where to take it from there. Now, thank you for watching the video. Comment down below any more what ifs that you want me to do for DBZ or even for any other anime series that you like. Subscribe, share the video. See if we can get 20 likes on this video. That'd be nice. And have a nice